Hey, good morning. Little after 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, January 5th, 2023. I decided I've got one last gingerbread coffee left. I've heated up some milk. I'm going to get out my salted caramel skinny syrup from Jordan's. Here we go. Because this combination really tastes good. Let's get this going here. So, yesterday we had some severe weather warnings. We had severe thunderstorm and we had a tornado warning. I was over at my daughter's house and it was one of those things where it said immediately take cover. So school hadn't started back up yet, so all four kids were home and we all got into they have an interior hallway. We all got into the closet, and I was thinking, because I've read about and heard about some other people's reactions or responses to the situation for them when they had to take shelter yesterday. And there were some people who were really scared, really upset, really worried. And I realized that I was not. And I realized the reason why. Back in 2011, there was a series of terrible tornadoes in Alabama where I was living at the time. And I had been sick that day, so I didn't go into work. I was at home, and I was watching the TV, to follow, because there was a tornado that was near, and the TV went off. And I had an interior closet that I could get in. And I got in there, and just a very short while, I heard a sound, excuse me, it was a sound like a clap of thunder, except that it didn't stop. It was like a sustained clap of thunder. And then I heard this big whomp, and I knew I had this oak tree, probably 150 years old. I mean, it was like maybe 4 or 5 feet in diameter. It was huge, right next to my house. And I knew that it had fallen on the house. The thing is, though, that I didn't know where it had fallen. And I heard cracking, 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 exactly that amount of time. And then I felt a whoosh of air, and the tree had fallen about, 20 feet away into my living room. And the whoosh of air was when it, had destroyed the roof, and air, came rushing through the house. Well, after having gone through that, and by the way, I was out of my house for 6 months while it was being rebuilt. That's yum. Because of having gone through that, what my feelings were yesterday when we were in the closet taking cover was just waiting. It was like I wasn't having any sort of emotional reaction or worry or anything like that until I knew what was happening. And we could hear the rain, or I don't know if it was hail or rain, hitting real hard on the house. But I don't know, it didn't sound like anything fell on the house, and nothing did. It turned out there was no damage, not even any branches blown down. But I realized that because I had been through that tornado back in 2011, that I don't want to say this was not a big deal, because it was, but emotionally, I guess I was able to handle it without getting all worried. Oh no, what's going to happen? Because I had already been through a situation where I didn't know if a giant tree was cracking through my roof and walls and was going to land on me. And it turned out it didn't. And it's not that I have a flippant attitude. No, not at all. It's very serious when you're hunkered down in a closet with 4 little kids and your daughter and, waiting. We were in there for half an hour because that's how long the warning lasted, waiting to see what is going to happen, if anything. Oh my gosh. But yeah, because of that experience, I was not upset or worried. And I just thought that was rather interesting. And, that I'd share that. Maybe that's something good about going through difficult situations sometimes. Your idea of what you need to worry about sort of changes. Anyway, just something interesting to think about. Think about this. Oh yeah. Listen, it's an unlikely combination. Gingerbread coffee and salted caramel syrup. But it really tastes good. Oh, and I've got almond milk in here too. So, okay, well, I'm going to go enjoy my coffee. I hope that everybody is safe, whether it was from the storms that we had throughout the Southeast or in California or wherever you are. I hope you can stay safe, and I hope that you can have peace of mind.